If you can see me yet, bear with me. I'm just trying to get the screen to come up so that I can actually see. There we go. Every time I say there we go, I always get that hey Reggie, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you. And Kyle as well. Merry Christmas to everyone. I figured I'd do a live just for a fun kind of just screwing around thing. I should actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is move this light closer because that catch box is pretty dark. Like my sense of humour. There, is that a bit better? Oh, it's delayed. Is that a bit better? I think so. So you having a good Christmas so far? Mine started, well, my kid opened their presents last night. I got them like big sort of fluffy, nighty kind of bedclothes things, and then loads of British candy that she loves. So no one loves me enough to buy me stuff, so I had to buy myself stuff. I'm kidding. So I got, for me, I bought myself, because now with the dreads, I want to get dread beads, but I figured I'm going to make them myself. So I bought like all these polymer clay kits like for doing all different things. So I'm going to play around with that later. I'm going to be a big fucking kid. A big fucking kid and play around with clay later. Screw you, Billy! I wish I could do the Irish accent. Right, I'm going with a headhunter. It's funny that I haven't shot this headhunter in ages. And last night I was laying in bed and all of a sudden it's like, did I lose it? I don't, because on my last live I was going through the pockets and I didn't recall seeing it. Luckily it was buried under, like I'd put other things on top of it. But yeah, I've hung up some Christmas things because, yeah, we can kill Santa. Fuck Santa. And I still haven't gotten around to like organising the cameras. Just a bit high. I'm not talking about me. I'm not just a bit high. Very high. No. Hey, Jorge! Yes. If I accidentally ordered anal beads, it wouldn't be an issue. I'd have to send them back. Already got them. What are you doing down here? Fucking dogs come down here, eh? Let me see if I can... Is that bright? That is bright enough. So, are you having a good Christmas so far, Billy? And Jorge? Let's do fuck Elf on the Shelf. Oh, missing. What's wrong with me? Oh yeah, I'm shit. That's it. Yeah, I have actually overindulged a little bit this year, like buying myself stuff, because I started knife throwing, and the place I go had these really nice, like swirly tie-dye effect knives, and it's like they are mine. They must be mine. Let's see if we can get Santa on the bottom. Yes! Fuck you, Santa! Oh, you woke up with a flu. Well, I am happy to entertain you, Jorge. And if you're a good boy, we'll do a private session and I'll entertain you later. On a serious note, Jorge, you're fucking killing it with the weight and the exercise. When I saw that picture of you comparing, it's like, holy shit! Like, honestly, man, you're doing really fucking good. You're catching up with me. So I can't remember what I said I started off at, 275, and I'm now at 230 something. It was 235 last time I went to the doctor, but that was about a month ago. So I'm probably 230-ish. What are you doing? It's right, I heard plinking and plonking, and it's the dog just wandering. Let's go for the gingerbread man sponge, and pow! Yes! I knew I used to be good with this thing. It's like I can't just suddenly suck with it. So what did you get then, Jorge? Did Satan leave you anything? So you may be in the mid 240s. Yeah, so you've really caught up with me then already. Because, yeah, that I'm probably somewhere between, I'm guessing 230 and 240 at the moment. Which my goal is to, I'm going to say 215. If I can get to 215 by April, I'll be happy. Missed. Oh, I know what I was going to do, because I bought loads of frames. Not for me. So, kind of exciting news. I don't know if people remember, but back in October, I went to do like a little knife throwing event thing for work. Well, the place that I went to that does knife and axe throwing in 2026 is going to start doing slingshots. He is going to be the only place in Canada where you can go and shoot slingshots. So I've kind of taught him and his staff a little bit. Got him like up to speed. That's why I've got quite a few frames, because we got him some get off. Quite a few of these. The Axiom Champs. These are the glow in the darks. Just to get him started. And so it was not the Sunday just gone, the Sunday before. So like the 14th or whatever that was. He did an event for all of his knife and axe throwing people. Like it was their end of year awards and just having a laugh. And like I was there, he's already like got it set up so that he can do slingshots in the last 2 lanes. So yeah, I'm going to shoot some 9.5mm today. There, how's that? I'm going to get so excited, I'm going to, whoa! I really did get excited. I don't know if that showed up on the camera. But yeah, so he had 2 lanes set up. So after he'd done all of the awards, he said to like everyone, "Oh, I'd like to introduce you to Paul." And like I've been like going over, like showing him rap and tuck and stuff like that, and we've become kind of good friends. So he introduced me to people there. There was about 40 of them, and I'd done the usual. Anyone shot slingshots before? Anyone done archery? And there was a few people there. So I can't speak for all of them. I'd say at very least half of them loved it. Slingshots. They didn't put it down. Like they just wanted to keep going, and even put together like a little tournament thing that night. And people were so into it. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to join in because holy shit, I stuck it up on the back. So I said, look, I'm not going to join in because like, I've been shooting and I'm like, obviously, there's no point in me joining a competition because I'm just going to be first. I was, by the way. But I said no. But before they started his little fun tournament thing, he said, so Nick, his name is, he said, who here wants Paul to do like join in on the tournament? And nearly all of them said yes. And he said, look, everyone here is competitive. They're not going to be like, oh well, no point in shooting against someone who shot all that time. Like, and they did. They all shot, and every time. And I was going up against men, women, and they were saying, don't go easy. Like, go do your best. So I did, and I sucked. No, I didn't actually. So he'd done targets like all different points, and the maximum was 6, and I was always in like the 5-6 zone. So, but yeah, I'd say at least 20 people loved it. Oh, he got the little bells, and they all said, out of those 20, they were like, oh, you should totally start doing this here. So it's exciting times in Calgary. And like, I looked it up, and I even told him, like, look it up. There is nowhere in Canada that does this, allows you to shoot slingshots. Like, indoors, I mean, like you can go out to the woods or something, but I mean, like an actual indoor, do tournaments and stuff like that. So 2026 is exciting times. Oh, we got the ducky. Oh, and Moan as well. Moan Waller, he sent 4 of his frames, just like his natties. You know the ones he does the Bernie thing on? He didn't do the Bernie thing, but just like those plain, because I did say to him, like when he said he's going to send some, I said, look, just plain ones, because these are going to get used by like novices, people just starting out. So just send us stuff like that, because they're probably going to get 4 kits and all shit like that. I did get to show off a little bit though, because like when all the others, they're shooting like the Axiom champs, and there's nothing wrong with the Axiom champs. They're fucking great. That's why I got a few for me, because it's like they are fun. I'm going to have one in the car and one for shooting here. But of course, like when Nick said, okay, like everyone said, you're in the like tournament, then it was like, okay, put that down. Went and got another frame. It's like, okay, this shit is on. So what did people get for Christmas? I told you what I got. So I got my clay stuff. So I'm going to start making dread beads today. What else? I got the knives. Oh, and I got 2 decks of cards, which may sound weird. Hey, Leon, Merry Christmas. So I got 2 decks of cards because I'm learning cardistry as well. That's like the really fancy shuffles and flurries you can do with cards. So I'm trying to learn that, and I was doing it with like your standard bicycle deck. And when I'm watching tutorials online, people have got like these weird like tie-dye effect on the back of the cards. So they look like fancy, but when you're like really moving the cards quickly, it looks really good. So I bought myself just 2 decks. They're only like $10. But they've just got a bit more of a flashy background to them, so they just look a bit nicer. But yeah, I just love watching it when people do like the really fancy shuffle. I'm not talking about like the bridge, like the and then the bridge and they push it. Like, not that. I'm talking. There are some insane ways of shuffling. I had no idea. So, as your Christmas, Leon, did Satan bring you anything? Take that, fucking can. Yeah, I didn't do as much for the Christmas. I figured it'd just be like a little more of a calm Christmas special because we don't want to get all hyped up, so it's going to be a bit more relaxed. And also I didn't really have much that I could put up. Like I went to the dollar store weeks ago and I've been picking up things, hence my little Santa and Elf, because, oh yeah, I haven't shot Elf yet, have I? Fuck Elf on the shelf. So, oh, that's nice, because I can just keep shooting it. Oh, let's do. You're still at work? You have to work today? Although I bet the roads are clear, aren't they? Hey, Mudbug! Merry Christmas. So what did you get, Mudbug? Did Satan bring you anything? Oh, by the way, take note, this is my first ever time of shooting 9.5 still in the basement. Okay, I want to have a look. Something flew out. Oh. It was only a little bit of can. So I guess, like, as I'm off for a week, definitely this week I'm going to have to tidy this basement up and really get it sorted, because I want to start shooting 9.5. Only days off are Sundays. Oh, I would have thought like Christmas Day, like, because if you're driving and... Yeah, fuck that elf. And fuck Santa as well. Let's get Santa in the head. Fuck you, Santa. There we go. Screw you, Billy, and fuck you, Santa. Got a bunch of slingshots. Alright, what did you get? I got no slingshot stuff, but it was just like, as I said, like all the clay stuff. But I'm going to have fun later, because I've got to catch up on Stranger Things, because 6 o'clock tonight Mountain, they start showing the penultimate ones, because there's 3 being released today, and then the very final is next week, 31st. So I'll be able to just sit down, but the kid's mum is coming over at 6 o'clock, no, 4 o'clock, so I've got to cook dinner. Oh, come on, you've got to cut for that. Which I'm having untraditional food. Because no one here likes turkey. So I've asked around, and so I'm going to be doing burgers from scratch, cheesy potatoes, and a hot pot. Anyone who's never had a hot pot, is I think it's Asian. I don't know which. Like, I know they have it in China, Korea. They've got their own versions. But so you basically have like a hot flavoured soup, and you just throw meat in there and that, and it cooks the meat, and then you just like a little bit like a fondue kind of thing. Yeah, we do. Like, we only live because my son, I know I don't mention him much, but like, because my son lives with his mum and my daughter lives with me, it's purely just because they used to go back and forth when we got divorced. Like, every week it was like different parent, but when they got to like 14, 15, they didn't want to keep doing that, and my son just sort of settled at his mum's, my daughter was settled with me. So yeah, we're fine, we're civil, and yeah, so, and we take turns. So like last year I was at her house for Christmas, this year it's mine. And I went to the Cheesecake Cafe and bought I can't remember now, I think it was a strawberry cheesecake. Or was it sour cherry? It was either strawberry or sour cherry, but it's really good because they give you the cheesecake, and then whatever you ask for they put in like a little tub. So I guess I could have asked for 2, couldn't I? I could have got half and half. Let's see if we can cut this can. Oh, look at that, as he says it. It's a Christmas miracle, everyone. It's a fucking Christmas miracle. Right, let's pop that there, because I'm going to have my cup of tea. Oh. Yeah, and you never know what I might say. That's the attraction to pool lives. You never know. Oh, and some kind of good news. So, for those that have been following along and that I started trying to get out there dating, so Paulie actually has a date on Sunday. I know. Who would thunk it? I have told her already about the dead hookers that are buried in the basement. So she still wants to see me. Now, I have unleashed a little bit or a lot of my sense of humour, and she's still talking to me. Another Christmas miracle. So we've been texting back and forth and kind of getting along because, and as all you regulars know, I don't really drink. I'd say, I can't say I don't drink, but I'll have the equivalent of 2 bottles of wine in a year. Very rare for me to drink. Is that tall porter? It could be a mini porter. Well, I'm a white dude, so it's very mini Paul. Right, let's get Santa. Bottom right. That is actually a rubber duck Santa. Oh, look at it. I'm fucking on point today. It is Christmas miracle. Maybe Satan does exist after all. Oh yeah, so the date thing is, so she said, in one of our little texting back and forth, she's like, I'm tired of the let's go for a drink. And I said, funny enough, because I don't drink, I'm not into that, and because I hate crowds, lots of noise and all that, with the whole ADHD and everything, my brain can't handle it, all the noise. That's one of those, for those on Discord and that's one of those reasons I don't go on Discord. It's not because of a fuck you Discord, but when there's loads of people talking, my brain just gets overstimulated and it's just not a nice feeling. So what we're doing is there's a chain of them in Canada, and what you do, you go there, you find a piece of pottery. I done it many years ago with the kids, a mug or a bowl or whatever it is, and then you just sit down and you paint it, and then at the end of your painting, you just hand it in, they glaze it and fire it, and then you go back 2 or 3 days later to pick up whatever it is you made. So we're going to do that, and then see how it goes from there. Yes, fuck that elf on the shelf. I caught that cunt and strung him up. Fucking moving around. They don't have elf on a shelf in England. It was a whole new concept to me when I moved here. We love you too, Leon. Sorry, you know me, I forget the chat, even though I keep going back. Paint, pottery, ECT and slip, they call them. Alright, yeah. Here it's called Colour Me Mine. I think there's another one as well that does it, where you just go there. But funny thing, I've got this giant mug, and I'm not a big coffee drinker and that either. But my kid takes it because she likes French vanilla cappuccino, so she'll do a big mug of it, and so she's always using my mug. So I said, look, if it all goes to shit and this woman backs out, then I'll take Kira on Sunday. And if it works out and I do go on this date, then I said to Kira, I'll take you during the week. Then she can make her own, and I am totally hitting that elf. I'm having a good time. It is a Christmas miracle. I'm hitting stuff. I was a bit okay, is it going to be one of those shitty days where I just miss? Let's try some of them zombies up the top. No, actually, there's 2 more ducks. So there's the reindeer and the the penguin-y kind of. Let's do penguin. Oh, look at that! Right, should we get let's just knock Reindeer off his perch, because he's on his high horse. There's something about shooting rubber ducks. Paint and so yeah, like it is fun. I'm not good at art stuff, but I enjoy it. Like getting some clay and making things, or like they do. I'm sure they have it in America as well, but they have a thing here called paint night. And as soon as I explain what it is, you go, "Oh yeah, we've got that here." Basically, like they'll have an artist. And they basically rent out like an area of a pub or something like that, and then she'll teach everyone. Like everyone goes at the same time, and she'll teach them how to do a painting, and you can have a drink and that. And they call it paint night. But I like doing those. So I like doing arty things. I'm just not very good at. It's my hands. My brain is really creative and artistic. My hands just can't do what my brain is saying to do. Shocker, I know. So will you get time with the missus, Leon? I take it you'll be doing, like, if you've done gifts and things like that, like you'll do it later on then. Let's get some of them zombies up on the top that are left over from Halloween. Oh, and a miss. Tell you what, I am getting finger slap with this. Let's change it to something else. Right, I'm going to put the headhunter actually in a pocket, because as I said, I kind of lost it. Right, here's my little challenge. I think I showed you guys this. I got this. So this is the Imp from Wasp. But like, as you can see, for anyone who doesn't recognise the pattern, it is the Union Jack. So I got this because of Andrew Axum. Like he had, I think, like because he went to England and he had it earlier this year. And when I saw it, it's like, holy shit, you can get a frame with like Union Jack in it. So I had to get one, but it is fucking tiny. So I don't know what my offset is going to be for this shot. So I might just take one shot. Oh no. No. Right, yeah, I put the bands that it come with. So yeah, I hadn't shot this yet. Oh, I don't know what that is, but that's way too tight. Or way too heavy. Sorry, maybe next time. I will be rebanding today for sure, because I want to shoot that. Right, I'm just going to grab. So we go with a snow frame, just because it was right there. Let me just do a little tester shot. Let's just test the waters. Imp is your phone. Yeah, literally I haven't shot it. I went to shoot, then those bands are way too heavy. Because I'm used to like 0.4, 0.45. So I do actually have... So when I ordered those, I did get some latex. So I got the pink, the Falcon. Has anyone ever tried this? I think it's called Falcon Red. But everyone, like, you don't get red bands. They're kind of like that pinky, salmony colour. Anyone ever shot that before? I might not cut them up yet because, and that's a thought today, there's another thing I've got to do. I've got to order a bigger template. Because my template is 260, I think. And I'm a good, like, 300, I think. Hey, Chad. Merry Christmas. Yeah, oh, that feels nice. Good old Smo never fails. Wonder if his ears are burning. I mean, like for him, of course, he's like up with his kids. Of course, they're like opening presents and things. Those days are gone for me. I was out with my kid last night. Where do we go? Oh yeah, we went to a Chinese grocery store to get stuff for the hot pot. And just on the drive back, I said, in all honesty, I think Christmas is good 2 times. When you're a kid and when you have kids. I guess 3. Let's throw. If you're a big kid, like if you're a big kid, then Christmas is fun. I forgot what these are. I'm sure he done these as 95ml because when I ordered them, I said I'm going to need a 95. But yeah, I'm going to have to order a new template. So maybe what I'm going to do is sort out my frames because, yeah, I'll take out them targets. I need to sort that out. And I'm just going to sort out the frames that I shoot most often, put them in there, and then put the others, not like get rid of them, but just put them to the side in a neat box or something, just so I've got the ones that I want to shoot out there. Because I do have a few frames coming. One of them, I'll break the secret now. The Herbie from Moan. I had to have it. When he done his drop, and I was messaging him about other things, and he just said, wait till you see the next one. So I went to Facebook, reloaded it, and as soon as I saw that 53, it's like, oh, it's got to be mine. I need it. A big Herbie fan. Like, I love those movies. In fact, I'm going to be watching them all again over this week while I'm off. Loved Herbie. So, and I'd never said that. So as soon as I saw that 53, it's like, oh, that's got to be mine. These are actually pretty good targets, this Santa and the elf. They're only like from the dollar store. They're just Christmas decorations. So there you go. That'll be a good thing. I don't know, like hopefully they'll do a sale, but like tomorrow, going to like dollar stores and that, you're going to get all the Christmas stuff really cheap. Great targets. As you're hearing, I've got bells hanging up. There you go, your own little bell targets. Oh, and that was one, like, you know, you get those cheap little bells from the dollar store. When we done like the slingshot event thing a couple of weeks ago, what he had done, got those bells and just tied them. You know, you can get those little. I'm trying to think of the name. You know, like you get the little cups for in the bathroom for like the little slosh of water thing. They do those, but like in a red plastic. You know, you can get those big red plastic cups that you usually have a pie, or they do like the little ones. So he'd done that and just turned them upside down and put the bell in, and he'd made his own little like bell targets. So there you go. Get out Boxing Day, dollar stores, get some of all this cheap stuff. Oh, and I am being bad. I do actually need to wear glasses now. That was another big change thing. I got them a couple of days ago, but I got those progressives. Hey Joe, how you doing? Merry Christmas. And did Satan bring you anything? And you as well, Chad. Did Satan bring you anything? I'm not doing. Oh, tell you what. I haven't shot a billy frame in a while. Is this? Let's have a look. See what this latex is like. Oh, I didn't like the feel of that. I think it's just like the friction. As I pulled back, it's like, and it's like, oh. But I think it's just the latex stretching over the metal. Let's give it a go. I haven't shot a billy frame in ages. Oh, and this is why I haven't shot this one. It's a fucking pit pouch. Right. This one's tiny. Like, don't know what this feels really small in my hands. I'm going to go very low on this. Nope. So have you got young kids, Joe? Was it like a Santa's bin kind of excitement morning? Or is it more of an adult, oh, gotta cook a fucking turkey for 8 hours now? Oh, that was a bit high. Oh, so what's the weather like where you are, Kyle? I was surprised yesterday when I saw Hicks and like sunshine and everything, and he's saying like he's going to get like 78 degrees today. Calgary is snowy and cold. I think it's about -15, which, if my math is right, is roughly somewhere in Fahrenheit for you Americans who won't fucking move on with time. It's probably somewhere between 0 and 2. I'm going for them 3 zombies on the top left. So right, let's not do this Billy because it's a little bit. Oh! Here's one we haven't shot in a while, or I haven't. Nobby. Okay, we don't have a pit pouch. What are these bands like? Oh, that feels nice. Funny enough, like filling a good set of bands is I do the same thing when I'm getting a blowjob. Oh, that feels nice. Remember, it's not kid friendly. If your kids heard that's on you. I haven't shot Nobby in like months and months. There was that point where I was like dot on with it, like I knew my gap perfectly. I'm way off now. Oh, and can you see it? Yeah, so my catch box at the top, if you see, I've got that block of wood kind of thing. That's ready for me knife throwing, so I can practice that at home. What could go wrong? Bright and sunny, had a little bit of rain this morning. 28 Celsius, Jesus, a lot. I couldn't do it, not in a hot. Right, we're getting Santa, right. I believe I was about an inch below. But these are nice bands. There's a thought, I haven't seen oh, my brain this morning. I was going to say Chuckles, but that's not Chuckles. What the fuck's his name? The British guy who sent me the natties. I know it's AD, but I can't think of his channel name. Come on, who can remember? Who's AD in England? What's his channel name? Oh, is it Slinging Skin? Skint Slinger? I spent so long saying AD, like I've just forgotten his channel name now, but I haven't seen him in ages. Oh, we got the elf. I know he was doing a lot of those, like where they're doing the whole marches and that against like illegal immigrants in the UK. I wonder if he just got arrested. He's been in jail for like months. Yeah, oh sorry, Carl, I sort of half said it. You know me. Shades, that's it, Shades. It's like, what was his fucking name? It's like, because I say AD, like I chat to him, I haven't done in a while, but I chat to him something on Messenger. say AD, and like when I've mailed him stuff, it's always AD. But yeah, I said that so long I forgot. But yeah, Kyle, like, oh, I couldn't do it. 28 degrees. Although, as I'm losing the weight, I'm starting to feel the cold a bit more. So if I get to my goal weight by April, which will be like 215-ish, it's going to be interesting to see if I really feel the cold like next winter. Although April in Calgary could still be very cold. We have a stat holiday here in May, and everyone knows. It always snows May long weekend, and it does. So that's what it's like in Canada, or at least my part. It's so the snow usually September, middle of September. You get that first little chilly morning. Frost, maybe a little bit of snow that blowing around. It's just that little winter's coming kind of thing, just that little reminder. Then from there, usually by mid-October, late October, it's full-on snow. That will stay until April, on and off, because we get these things called Chinooks, and it just basically means like this hot wind comes over the mountains from the Pacific Ocean and it melts. So the name comes from these Chinook Indians, and Chinook apparently in whatever language it is they speak, it translates to snow eater, because that's what they thought, like this whatever, like let's say 150 years of this hot wind, middle of winter, it's freezing, snow everywhere, and all of a sudden this hot wind blows through and it just melts everything. So for an idea, and I'm not going to do the conversion, you can fucking do it yourselves, but I've seen it go from -10 to +20 Celsius in an hour. It's weird. Funny story, and anyone into movies might know this, but The Revenant, remember that's the movie with what's his name, where he gets attacked by the bear. So that was filmed in Calgary and just outside of Calgary, all that area. So he was here. Well, someone can look up his name, like that fucking dick who's like fucking 50 and still dates 20-year-olds. So he was here, of course, here for the filming. Apparently the natives were fucking with him. The first time they were filming, and of course they wanted it in winter, snow, the first time a Chinook came through, apparently he started like, because he's like an environmentalist, he started going off on his old, look, the temperature's rising, blah blah blah, and this is global warming, and he was talking to people like on the set and that. No one told him that it's a natural occurrence for this Chinook wind to come through. And everyone's going, yeah, it's never done this before. Like, this is really weird, this heat. They were all fucking with him. And he believed it, apparently. Leonardo DiCaprio, that's it. I wished I was to see that. But yeah, they all fucked with him, and they're going, yeah, it never does this. But it does. In Calgary, throughout the winter, that every couple of weeks you get this hot wind come through, which is why it's not snow all the way through. You get snow and then it melts, and then snow and it melts. But that would have been hilarious. And you can actually look that story up. Like there are like, articles on it, like about when he was here filming The Revenant. And I don't know what you put in the search, but do like locals fuck with Leonardo DiCaprio Chinook. Chinook is CHINOOK. But yeah, that would have been hilarious to see. Oh my god, like it's getting hot. This is global warming. And it is a perfectly natural occurrence because, so I'm in Alberta, and then you got British Columbia, then the Pacific Ocean. So the Pacific Ocean, it gets hot there. This hot wind blows up, and it goes up like a ramp into the mountains, and it gets to a point where it just then becomes like a barrel roll, and it just rolls down the mountain picks up speed and just charges through Calgary. So not all of Alberta, only Calgary and I think a few places south of here get it. But it gets really windy because I said it like just rushes down the mountain and hot. Look, I think you can actually look up like there's buildings downtown during winter, and like you can see like the people are up on the roof, like builders and maintenance and all that, and they're looking like on the top of the building. You can see snow on the ground. They're in shorts and a t-shirt because that wind is just coming off and it's hitting the top of the buildings first. Going for the remainder of that can. So are you driving right now? Oh, I guess you can't really respond, Leon, if you're driving, so... And I'll probably just do a couple more shots because it is Christmas and I know people want to go off and eat and be merry, and if you're a miserable cunt, not be merry. So I'll do 3 more shots, and also because it's getting hot down here. Talking of temperatures, it's because of all the pipes and all that, like the heating. I don't know what heating is like in America, but here you have like the where it blows all like through the pipes under the floor and comes out vents in the floor. Are you doing a talk to text? Right, 2 more shots and then I'll let people go and do their thing, because yeah, I'm beginning to sweat, which is, it's not so bad because let's go for Santa. It's not too bad. Right, I'll do 2 more just because I can finish this sentence. It's not too bad in the winter because it means I can just step outside the door and I cool down like in seconds. But yeah, I'll have to turn the heating down in here because... There, fuck you Santa. I think the Santa's all knotted up. Right, last one and then I'm going to let you guys go. Yeah, nice hard hit on Santa. But thank you everyone for joining in. I am going to finish my cup of tea and go upstairs and cool off. But you lot have a good Christmas and I'll probably see you again fairly